This is 5 Minutes to Change Your Life. My name is Joanne Mallon. I'm an author and coach. I love helping people make wee changes that make a massive difference in their lives. Give me 5 minutes of your time today. Just might change your life. Hey, what about you? How's your January going? Is it a joyful one so far? Nah, me neither. I'm already one funeral into 2025, so that is not good. January can be a bleak owl month, that's for sure. The weather's miserable, you're skint after Christmas, the holidays are over, decorations are down, and it's back to work in the dark. It's funny how the turn of the year affects us. In December, I'm an absolute sucker for anything that's branded as Christmassy. If you stick a few fairy lights on the packaging, we picture a Santa, I'm sold. So this year I had Christmas washing up liquid, Christmas glue paper, strange flavoured drinks with cinnamon where cinnamon isn't supposed to go. In December, I love it all. But you see now, I'm looking at the leftovers and I've got these crisps in the shape of Christmas trees and they're looking at me in the cupboard. And with January's eyes, I'm just thinking, what a load of nonsense I wasted my money on last month. January just does that to you. It's a miserable time of year. So I wanted here on the podcast to infuse January with a wee bit more joy. I wrote a whole book about joy a few years ago, so I should be able to do this. The book, by the way, is called How to Find Joy in 5 Minutes a Day, and it is currently half price in the sale at Boots if they got any left. I went into my local Boots to get some. I can't get them any cheaper than that. And you know what? They had none left, and I was too embarrassed to ask if there were any more for obvious reasons. Anyway, I have asked a few friends of the podcast to come and tell us about the things that bring them joy. So across January, you'll be hearing some of those episodes, and we're going to do a couple of episodes-ish a week in January. The idea here is really to inspire you, get you thinking about what brings you joy and how you could bring a bit more joy, a bit of a spark into this most miserable of months. So if you hear us talking about something that sounds fun, or you could see yourself doing it, or it reminds you of something that you love doing, make it happen. Start now. Start today. I was in the gym the other day and I admired this woman's leggings. They were multicolored neon leopard print. Amazing looking. And I says to her, like your leggings. And she says, thank you. They bring me a lot of joy. And you could just see that joy shining out of her. Sometimes that's all it takes. Just a nice bit of clothing that lights you up and shows you how you shine. So I've been thinking about what are some of the things that bring me joy. Now, the first one that sprung to mind, this is something that changed for me after the pandemic, and it is live performances and live events. Being in a room with people where something is happening that's only happening in that moment, it really fills me with joy. So live music, performance, theatre, comedy, all that sort of thing, they are the most vivid experiences of life, I find. I could tell you in great detail about gigs I went to decades ago when I would also struggle to remember what I had for tea last night. These are the things that we remember and that make our lives come alive. And I find particularly when you go and see live music, it just lifts you for weeks. And when all of that was taken away during the pandemic, that's when I realised how important it was. And I just decided to do way, way more of it in the future. The second thing that brings me joy, and it's kind of related to what I was just talking about, and it is planning something fun to do, like a trip, an event, a gig, a something. Now, the science is with me on this one because psychologists have found that anticipation, looking forward to doing the thing, can actually be even more enjoyable than doing the thing itself. So what that means is that it can make you happier today if you have something to look forward to tomorrow. So, this is something that I've already been doing this year. I've booked a couple of trips, including one all by myself. Yes, I am going on a Joannecation. That is a thing. I've just made it a thing. Okay. And I hopefully it will be joyful. The third thing I wanted to mention that brings me joy, it's actually my work. I coach people, it's mostly career coaching, and I generally work with people in the media and creative industries, and they can be from anywhere in the world. I love how, via the magic of Zoom, it's like they're in the next room, and I love how with coaching, it is all about seeking solutions. It's all about finding a way forward to make your life a happier and more fulfilling place to be. So you always end a coaching session in a better, more positive place than at the start of the conversation. And I just so enjoy getting to do this with so many fantastic people from all around the world. Now, I really hope that you find some joy in the work that you do. If you don't, that is definitely something to look at in 2025. But what does bring you joy aside from work? What are the things in your life that light it up? And what are you going to do right now, today, to bring more of that joy front and center into your January? Let me know. I'll talk to you soon.